All right, Shalom. First and foremost, so I give all praises to the Lord and honor to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Kakadash, and the Heavenly Father, true name is Yahweh, Begat Son, Hashem, and the name of Mashiach, Yahweh Shai. Those are their true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, the Lashwan Christ, the tongue. I say Barakatham to the elders, I say Shalom. And this is a quick sit down lesson of the prophet Jeremiah 28, verse 28. This is the prophet Jeremiah, chapter 28, verse 28, and it reads, it says, the prophets that have been before thee and before thee of old, prophesy both against great countries and great kingdoms of war, evil, and the pestilence. Right, so we're prophesying against great countries and great kingdoms of war, evil, and the pestilence. You know, our great father Jeremiah, the prophets of old during their times, you know, they was prophesying against great countries and great kingdoms of war, evil, and the pestilence. And that's what we're doing. So we're prophesying war, evil, and pestilence, especially wars are heating up. And I'm bring out a couple of news articles about the ongoing escalations heating up between, you know, the different armies of nations are rising up against one another. And I'm gonna start from each category. First, I'm gonna start with the category of the latest wars that increase, you know, the wars and rumors of wars, nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom. It says Hamas, and this was a latest story. It says anti-missile hit school in Matullah, northern Israel. An anti-tank missile hit a school in northern Israel. It says an Israeli media report on Saturday. You know, especially the ongoing cross-border conflicts been heating up between Lebanon and Israel, between the Hezbollah, Iranian-backed group, against the Israel Defense Force, you know, so escalations are going to heat up on both sides. This is look at some more latest news articles. Go to the Middle East, which is Western Asia. It says Pentagon tells Israel. It said Pentagon tells Israel it will deploy any additional, right? Because the first installment of, I believe, the warships and extra fighter jets and military jets and fully equipped that the United States, the past 2 days that they sent over there in the Middle East. So that this is another news article coming days after that they sent the additional Navy ships, warships, and military equipment to be deployed over there. And I would say over there in Western Asia, you know, over there in the Middle East, to help assist the Israeli Defense Force of the ongoing tensions that they're going against the Hezbollah, which is an Iranian-backed group over there in Yemen. Well, over there in Yemen too, and over there in I would say Beirut, Lebanon, over there in the borders over there in the area. So I'm gonna read that news article. Yeah, it says Pentagon tells Israel it will deploy any additional fighter jets, additional fighters, Navy, warships to the Middle East. Officials had told Reuters, and a wide range of options are under consideration, including the aircraft and Navy assets. And this was updated on August 3rd, 2024 by Reuters. With the news article that says U.S. Defense Lloyd Austin has informed Israel about current and future changes to the U.S. forces in the Middle East. The Pentagon said on Wednesday amid threats from Iran and its allies, Hamas and Hezbollah, the military will deploy any additional additional fighters and Navy warships to the Middle East, which they did already. They're going to send another additional more of that as well too. The Pentagon said on Friday, which was yesterday, because today is Saturday. It says, and Washington seeks to bolster defense following threats from Iran and its allies from Hamas and Hezbollah, which is over there in Lebanon, right along with the Houthi rebels over there in Yemen as well too. It says the expected changes come as the United States are bracing for Iran to make good on its threats to respond to the killing of Hamas leader and 2 days ago in Tehran on a series of killings and senior figures in the Palestinian groups as the war between Israel, Hamas, gods and gods and raise his own. So it's another news article. Let's see. Look up for some more. And this is a news article I say August the 8th in the categories of the book called Wars and Wars and Wars of the Jeremiah 28 verse 8. Bringing out the sit-down lesson. And this is a news article. I would believe this is from yesterday, August the 2nd. It said Israel crossed a red line. The Iranian foreign minister rallies Russia and Islamic counterparts. Right, because we've been seeing the rising alliance between China, Russia, and Iran. Definitely Iran, Russia, they've been building up their alliance as well too. And they've been in alliance with Syria as well too. Because recently they just recently called out the Israeli Defense Force for using airstrikes different parts over there in Syria. But you have Russia over there doing a mission over there ever since 2014. They teamed up with Syrian President Bashar. Due to the proxy wars they've been dealing with from 2015 all the way to now. So that makes perfect sense. That goes into that CEO, the 38th chapter of Russia is going to be involved in these nations, Iran, Ethiopia, Libya, and Turkey. It says Israel crossed the red line. It says Iranian foreign minister rallies Russia and Islamic counterparts. Bulgaria, if I pronounce this right, if I pronounce his name right, emphasize the ZIONIS, if you know what I mean, regime has crossed the red line and said that the Islamic Republic of Iran has legitimate right to defend itself. It says acting Iran Foreign Minister Ali Bagheri held conversations about the assassinations of Azamali Sanai, one of the counterpart in Russia, as well as the Arabian countries, right? The dragons of Arabia is going to rise up against the IDF Edomites and the American Army Edomites as well too. As we're seeing the ongoing escalations are even going over there in Yemen, which is a Houthi rebels, which is like Iranian backed group. But you got the coalition forces of the United States, Great Britain, and the IDF as well too. As you know, as the Houthi rebels is targeting anybody that's affiliated with them over there in the Red Sea, so that makes perfect sense. It says, according to the ministry Twitter account, Bagheri emphasized that the Zionist regime has crossed the red line. It said that the Islamic Republic has a legitimate right to defend itself in a phone call. Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov. It says Bagheri also thanked Russia for its support and asked for continued cooperation between the two in stopping an aggressive action against the Zionist regime, which the IDF Edomites, small average, especially the Israeli IDF Edomites, that they mostly primary target as look at them as an adversary. It says Bagheri also posted on X, which is formerly known as Twitter, has spoken with the foreign ministers of Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Turkey, Egypt, Oman, Jordan, Russia, Algeria, and Secretary General of the United Nations of the European Union Foreign Policy. He requested a holding and an emergency meeting of the meetings of foreign affairs of the organizations of Islamic cooperation in order to investigate the assassinations to make Israel accountable for the crimes committed, calls for the UN Security Council meeting and a conversation with the UN General Antonio Guterres and Bagheri requested an emergency meeting at the UN Council. Guterres told Bagheri that he condemned Israel's killing of night and for those support. And they say that Iran has the right to legitimate defend itself, self-defense. As we see the response of the self-defense attack against IDF as Israel defense, but they ready for that response attack and self-defense from Iran. So the tensions between Iran and Israel is only going to continue to go increase after those latest incidents. There are two leaders that killed in those airstrikes over there in Lebanon, Beirut, Lebanon, and over there in Iran as well too. However, Gutierrez reported expressed concern about the possibility of a full-scale war. Right, that goes into that Matthew 24:6 and wars and rumors of wars. It's a full-scale war in Lebanon and its effect and its consequences. So to bring that out again, this is the prophet Jeremiah. Prophet Jeremiah 28:8. It says, the prophets that have it before thee and before thee of old prophesied both against great countries and great kingdoms of war, evil, and pestilence. Right, so they're prophesying against great countries and great kingdoms of war, evil, and pestilence. Now now from the switch over to the category of the evils, like it says in Matthew 24:12, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of nation is gold. So lawlessness, evilness, and wickedness is going to increase. Like it says in the second attribute, for evilness, and wickedness have exceeded the whole earth, and the hopeful works are fulfilled. You see that as well too, especially in the different category of the pestilence. We can see the weather conditions, the tornadoes, the earthquakes, the landslides, floodings, famines, pests, and plagues. Just like it says, the second attribute to the most high, the Lord will see how would the outbreak plagues upon the sword, famine, and destruction. So these increasing pestilence and plagues is only going to increase. The increase in evils is going to increase, and the increasing of these wars is going to increase. So we're going to continue to be in the spirit of prophesying against great countries and great kingdoms of war, evil, and pestilence. So in our world today, in these modern day times, we see this increase in signs, in the path of our shares. Prophecy is coming past and fulfilled, increasing biblical signs. So the increasing biblical signs of war, evil, and pestilence is only going to continue to increase. So with that, this was just a quick sit-down lesson of the prophet Jeremiah 28:8. So with that, I would like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Ba'adash, and the Heavenly Father, true name say Yahweh, the Son of God, Son, Ba'ashem, and the name of Mashiach, Yahweh Shai. Those are their true names in the ancient Hebrew, the Mashma, the Gospel of the Tongue. I say Barak Thumb to the elders, until the next time I will say Boom and Shwala.